My beloved child, the world around you is vast, but it is nothing compared to the vastness of the dreams and the possibilities within you. You may not always see it, but the forces of the universe are working tirelessly, weaving a tapestry of hope and destiny just for you. The miracle you seek, perhaps for love, for success, for peace, or even for understanding, is already on its way, closer than you think. You might wonder why the journey has been long, why the road feels so treacherous, and why the skies above you seem clouded with doubt and despair. Know this: every moment, every breath, every step has been preparing you for this very moment. The hardships you've faced were never meant to break you, but to mold you into a person who can fully receive the gifts that are already in motion. The struggle you feel has been the hammer, and your heart the stone, slowly being shaped into a vessel that can contain the great blessing awaiting you. Understand that I am not far from you, my child. I am not distant nor indifferent to your cries and your hopes. When the world seems deaf to your pleas, know that my ears are attuned to your every word, your every thought, your every tear. You are never alone, even when the darkness seems to stretch endlessly before you. I am the light that will guide you, the warmth that will comfort you, and the force that will propel you forward when you are weary. You may not yet know the fullness of the miracle that awaits you, but trust in me when I say it is closer than you think. The miracle may not appear in the way you expect, nor in the moment you predict, but it will come. It is woven into the fabric of your life, as certain as the turning of the seasons. And just as the night must give way to the day, so too must the trials you face yield to the beauty and grace of the miracle that has been set aside for you. Every time you feel the weight of the world on your shoulders, remember, it is preparing you for greatness, for abundance, for peace. You were never meant to remain in the shadows. You are destined for light. And though the path may seem uncertain, every step you take is bringing you closer to the life you've always dreamed of, the life that I have already prepared for you. Do not grow weary, my child, and do not doubt. Your miracle is near. You are being shaped into the very person who can receive the blessings I have long set aside for you. And the moment you need it most, when you are ready to embrace it fully, it will come to you. Hold on, for the storm will soon pass, and what lies beyond will be more beautiful than you ever imagined. The miracle you long for is on its way, and it will come when you least expect it, but when you need it most. As the sun rises every morning, so too does the promise of your miracle. But the miracle is not just a sudden event. It is the culmination of your journey, the reward for your endurance. The path you walk, though filled with twists and turns, is leading you towards something far greater than what you could have imagined. Even when the clouds obscure the sky, trust that the sun is still there, waiting for the moment to break through. Do not mistake the silence for absence. Just because you do not see the change happening before your eyes does not mean that it is not happening. Every effort you make, every prayer you whisper, every act of kindness, and every battle you fight is contributing to the unfolding of your miracle. The universe, in its vast wisdom, knows exactly when and how to reveal what is meant for you. It is in the stillness that you are most often being prepared. In times of waiting, when it seems as though nothing is moving, there is a great work being done. In the unseen, you may feel restless or uncertain, but this is the fertile soil from which your miracle will grow. The seed has been planted in your heart, and even if it cannot be seen, it is taking root. The patience required to wait for it to bloom is itself a part of the miracle. The transformation you are undergoing right now is necessary. To receive the life you have envisioned for yourself, you must first become the person capable of holding it. Just as a tree cannot bear fruit without its roots being deep and strong, so too must your spirit grow in strength and resilience. The trials you have faced, the mistakes, the moments of doubt, they have all been shaping you, teaching you, molding you into the person you are meant to be. This process is not one of punishment, but one of preparation. The miracle is not just a change in your circumstances, it is a change within you. And when it arrives, it will find you not only capable, but deserving of all that is coming your way. This transformation, which might feel like a slow and often painful process, is the very thing that will allow you to recognize and embrace the miracle when it appears. Remember, my child, that miracles do not come in haste. They come with perfect timing. The patience you show now is a part of the great work being done. You are being aligned with your true purpose, and though the process may feel long, it is leading you to something extraordinary. Trust in the unfolding of your life, for you are on the right path, even when it feels unclear. The steps you are taking, even if small and seemingly insignificant, are bringing you closer to the miracle that is already on its way. So do not despair, and do not feel lost. The waiting is not in vain. Every challenge you face is not a roadblock, but a bridge leading to the place where your miracle resides. And as you walk this path, know that the day is coming. The day when you will look back and understand why every moment, every struggle, every silence was necessary. You are being prepared for greatness, for the fullness of your miracle. There comes a time in every journey when the waiting becomes unbearable, when the heart feels as though it can no longer endure the silence or the stillness. It is in these moments of frustration and doubt that the deepest change often occurs. For, in the moment you think you can no longer take another step, the world shifts. And this shift, however small, is the first sign that your miracle is near. The miracle does not announce itself with grand fanfare or immediate relief. It arrives quietly, like a subtle breeze that stirs the leaves just before a storm. In the same way, your miracle is not some distant dream, but a reality that is already taking shape in your life, unseen, yet profoundly present. The way forward may not always be clear, but trust that every step is an essential part of the path to that moment of awakening, the moment when everything falls into place. You may feel as though you are stuck in a cycle, going round and round, with no end in sight. It is easy to lose hope, to wonder whether your efforts are in vain, to question if anything will ever change. But I tell you this, your breakthrough is closer than you realize. The very act of persistence, of holding on, despite the uncertainty, is what is allowing the miracle to take root in your life. Every time you rise again after falling, every time you choose hope over despair, you are contributing to the manifestation of your miracle. It is in these moments, when you are at your most vulnerable, that the miracle makes its quiet entrance. Perhaps it will be a shift in perspective, an unexpected opportunity, or a subtle change in your circumstances that suddenly illuminates the path before you. You will look around and realize, almost in disbelief, that everything you've been waiting for is now beginning to unfold. This is the awakening, the moment when you recognize that your miracle has always been here, only waiting for you to reach a place where you could see it, touch it, and truly embrace it. The waiting is never wasted. It is the preparation, the fine-tuning, the clearing away of the obstacles that might prevent you from fully receiving what is about to come. And when that moment arrives, it will feel as though the universe has conspired to make everything right, to align the stars and the forces that were always meant to be part of your story. Do not be afraid of the quiet moments, nor the times when everything seems stagnant. They are simply the calm before the storm of change. Know that this moment of awakening is inevitable. And when it happens, it will be as though the world suddenly comes into focus, and you will see how everything has led you to this point. It will not be the end, but rather the beginning of a new chapter. one that is rich with the fullness of your miracle. Your miracle is not out of reach. It is not a distant hope that only the fortunate can touch. It is within you. It is part of your destiny, and it is waiting for the right moment to be revealed. All that is required now is your continued belief in the process. The waiting, the uncertainty, the trials, they are all part of the foundation upon which your miracle will stand. And when it arrives, you will know that every step, every moment of doubt, every tear was worth it. There is a rhythm to the universe, a cadence that beats in time with your life, aligning your every breath, every action, every moment to the grand design that you cannot yet fully see. Though you may feel impatient at times, questioning why your miracle has yet to arrive, remember that timing is everything. It is the unseen hand that guides the flow of all things, ensuring that what you seek is delivered not a moment too soon or too late, but exactly when it is meant to be. Consider the seed that is planted in the earth. It is not forced to grow. It simply exists in the quiet, hidden space, waiting for the right conditions to break through the surface. And in the same way, your miracle requires time to mature. Though the waiting may seem endless, it is necessary for your growth and for the miracle to reveal itself in its perfect form. You cannot rush the seasons, nor can you hasten the unfolding of your true purpose. You must trust that every step you take, every choice you make, is part of the process that will lead to the moment when everything aligns. It is easy to fall into the trap of comparison, to look at the successes of others and wonder why your journey is taking longer. But understand this: your miracle is uniquely yours, and it will come at the precise moment that you are ready to receive it. The universe does not make mistakes in its timing. You are being prepared for something extraordinary, and it takes time for you to evolve into the person who can fully embrace that gift. Trust that the universe knows you better than you know yourself, and it is guiding you with loving precision toward your destination. It is not always the grand gestures or the dramatic changes that signal the arrival of your miracle. Often, it is the small, quiet shifts, the slight adjustments in your life, the subtle nudges that push you in the right direction, that are the true indicators. Do not overlook these moments. They are the whispers of the universe, telling you that your miracle is on its way. Every moment you spend in patience is a step closer to that moment when the fullness of your desires will be realized. You may not yet understand how everything fits together, but trust that in time, the pieces will fall into place. Even in the moments when you feel lost or uncertain, when you wonder if your dream will ever come true, know that your miracle is closer than it seems. It is easy to become disheartened when things don't go as planned, when the road ahead seems long and winding. But remember that growth takes time, and the beauty of life is found in the journey. Every moment of struggle, every moment of waiting, is preparing you for the arrival of something greater than you ever imagined. So do not lose hope. The timing of your miracle is not random, and it is not up to you to force it into existence. The universe is already at work, aligning the pieces that must fall into place. When the time is right, your miracle will appear. You will look back and realize that every delay, every setback, was part of the beautiful orchestration that led you to this moment. And when it arrives, it will be more magnificent than you could have ever dreamed. The greatest force in the universe is the belief you hold in your heart. Faith, when unwavering, becomes the beacon that guides you through the darkest nights. It is this faith that shapes the very foundation upon which your miracle will manifest. Without it, the journey would be uncertain, the steps unsure, and the road too long to bear. But when you trust in the unseen, when you believe in something greater than yourself, you align with the very energy of the universe that brings your dreams to fruition. To have faith is not to live in blind optimism, ignoring the trials or the setbacks. It is to acknowledge that the journey will have its difficulties, yet remain steadfast in the knowledge that the outcome is already decided. Faith is the knowing that your miracle is not a distant hope, but a reality that is already in motion, slowly but surely, even when you cannot yet see it. When doubt creeps into your mind, when fear threatens to take over, remind yourself that belief is not the absence of doubt, but the choice to rise above it. Doubts are merely temporary visitors, here to test your resolve. But you, my child, are the one who decides whether to allow them to linger. Hold fast to the truth of your heart, that your miracle is near, and it is already making its way to you, even in the moments when you cannot feel it. Your belief is the bridge between where you are now and where you are meant to be. Every thought, every word, every action that stems from a place of faith brings you one step closer to your miracle. The world around you will often try to convince you that it is not possible, that you are not deserving, or that you are too far gone to receive what you seek. But in those moments, remember that the power of belief is far stronger than the circumstances. It is belief that moves mountains, that opens doors, that makes the impossible possible. It is in the act of believing, even in the face of adversity, that you strengthen your connection to the divine energy that governs all things. When you trust in what you cannot yet see, you are stepping into alignment with the flow of life, trusting that everything is working in your favor. The universe responds to belief. The more you believe in your miracle, the closer it comes to you. But more importantly, the more you believe in yourself and in your own worthiness, the more you prepare yourself to receive it. Belief is the fuel that powers the engine of manifestation. Without it, the vision remains a dream, untethered to reality. But with belief, that dream becomes something solid, something tangible. You are not waiting for the miracle to happen to you. You are actively creating the space for it to arrive. By maintaining your faith, you send out a signal to the universe that you are ready, that you are open, and that you are deserving of the blessings that are meant for you. So hold on to your belief, even when the road is long and the wait feels endless. Trust that everything you are going through is part of the process that is preparing you for your miracle. It will not pass you by, for your faith ensures that it will find you. Your belief is the key that unlocks the door to everything you have ever dreamed of. The moment your miracle arrives, it will feel like a revelation, a truth that you always knew deep down, but could never quite touch. It will not be a single event, but rather a culmination of everything you have endured, every step you have taken, and every moment you have trusted that your desires were on their way. When that moment comes, you will know it instantly, like a wave crashing upon the shore, bringing with it the clarity you have sought for so long. It is easy to imagine the arrival of your miracle as something that will immediately change everything, that will bring instant relief or joy. But the true power of your miracle lies not just in the event itself, but in the transformation that occurs within you. Your miracle is not just about receiving something external, but about evolving into the person who can fully appreciate and embrace that gift. It is the blossoming of your soul, the recognition of your own strength and resilience. When your miracle appears, it may not look exactly as you expected. It will be different, but it will be perfect in its own way. You might have envisioned a particular outcome, but what arrives will be precisely what you needed, even if you did not know it at the time. The universe, in its infinite wisdom, knows what you truly require, and it delivers it with a precision that only it can possess. Your miracle will not be limited by your expectations, but will exceed them in ways you could never have imagined. In that moment of arrival, take a deep breath and allow yourself to fully experience the joy, the relief, the sense of fulfillment. Recognize that this moment is not an accident, but the result of your dedication, your persistence, and your belief. You have already walked the path to get here, and now you are standing in the place where all that you've hoped for has come to fruition. Allow yourself to bask in the glory of this realization, to feel the gratitude that comes with the knowledge that your faith has been rewarded. However, the arrival of your miracle is not the end of the journey. It is a new beginning. It marks the opening of a door to new possibilities, new challenges, and new blessings that you could never have imagined before. Embrace the fullness of this new chapter, knowing that the miracle that has arrived is merely a stepping stone to something even greater that is waiting for you just beyond the horizon. And remember this: miracles are not rare, fleeting events that occur only once in a lifetime. They are the natural consequence of a life lived with purpose, intention, and faith. Your miracle has always been near, and the arrival of this one is only a sign that more will come. As you continue to walk your path with trust in the process, you will see that miracles are not isolated events, but a continuous flow that feeds into the very fabric of your existence. When your miracle arrives, do not look back and wonder if you could have done something differently. Do not second-guess the journey that has brought you here. Instead, embrace the beauty of this moment, knowing that every hardship, every challenge, every moment of waiting was worth it. You were always worthy of this miracle, and now you are standing in the reality of that worth. Now, with open arms, receive the blessing that is yours. It is not just the result of your efforts, but a reflection of who you have become: stronger, wiser, and more in tune with the divine flow of life. Know that your miracle has come because you are ready to receive it. And as you do, remember, this is only the beginning. There are many more miracles waiting for you in the future, for you are forever in the process of becoming the person who will experience them all.